Alright. Looks like they were doing some stage striking. And we're starting it off with Dogs Falcon against epad Kirby. I didn't actually see the picking happen because I was looking at Discord, but I would imagine this must be from a blind pick. I don't feel like Dogs would counter pick Kirby with Falcon in game 1, and I also don't think he would let his opponent counter pick Kirby in game 1. This is a good stage though, for sure. I don't know if it was, it might have been epad that banned the first stage. And yeah, this stage is, like a lot of people say, it's really good for Falcon because it has like 2 top platforms. Especially against a character like Kirby, where he gets like a lot of height during the upper combos from Falcon. Having like a high up platform is like the perfect thing to counter like the sort of typical up DI that you would see from like a Kirby player to escape the Falcon combos on Dreamland. Anyway, epad taking the first stock and already building up a big lead on Dogs. The flip side of that though is like Kirby has 2 top platforms to camp on this stage. Maybe it's still like not as good as Dreamland though, because those top plats aren't in like a center stage position. So it's like a little more dangerous. You're a little bit closer to the edge. And if you're waiting up there, then like your opponent is the one who has all the stage control. Nice back air calling out the double jump from epad. It's definitely a good tactic for Falcon in this matchup, just kind of threaten Kirby with those back airs. You gotta make him respect the back air so that he, you know, he wants to use his double jumps to kind of retreat away off of the stage. As we see Dogs showing a perfect example of why Goomba Road is such a good stage for Falcon's combos. The height that was required to finish that combo off of the platform, I don't think that would just like have worked on Dreamland quite so easily. It's a good tech chase on the top plat too. These top platforms are thinner than the top platform on Dreamland, so it's also better for like if you're doing a forward throw tech chase like that. There's just like less room that you need to worry about covering. Nice up air into the up B, super fake combo, but it works out anyway. It was kind of dangerous, and wow, epad not respecting the Falcon backer at all, but he gets away with it. Just goes underneath. That tends to sort of be like the best thing I think Kirby can do to not have to worry about Falcon's edge guarding, because you don't want to let Falcon make you waste your jumps, right? So one of the better things you can do is just to go really low to where Falcon doesn't have as much of a easy time threatening you. The problem with that can be like recovering from low isn't maybe as good as just like double jumping to ledge, but if you space it correctly and mix it up well, I think it's definitely a good option to have. Anyway, Dogs with the reverse forward smash, barely going to take it. epad was looking good at the beginning of that game, but Dogs adapted well and he used the stage really efficiently in his combos. I think if epad knew about that, probably would have been good to ban Goomba Road or not pick it, whichever he did, but if I had to guess, I think the higher seed strikes, so Dogs probably struck Dreamland, and then epad ended up picking Goomba Road. And maybe at that point, when Dogs knew the stage was Goomba Road, that's when he went Falcon. I don't know, I saw Dogs in the chat a second ago. Dogs, did you guys blind pick game 1 in this set? We're getting a huge switch up here. So epad is switching to the Falcon, and Dogs is going with the Marth now. So since Dogs won that game, he would have picked first and announced that he was switching his character to Marth. And then I guess epad decided that his best counter pick against Marth is the Falcon. Which is an interesting choice because this matchup can honestly play out a good deal like the Falcon ditto. Just in terms of like how hard Marth hits Falcon with his punish game. Oh, Falcon RNG's out of that combo with his reeling animation. So they're playing with random music on, I guess. So we get to listen to some Mario Party. Against Falcon, I don't think Marth really has a hard time at 0 because he can do forward throw up smash, and that pretty much sets you up for like big combos every time. Oh, missing the spike again, just not getting the tipper. Picks it up in the second one. What is that Google Doc that you linked, Dark? Crowd is cheering for Marth as he gets destroyed by the Falcon up air combo. But he was not on the right side of the stage to go for that. Ideally, he would have wanted to turn around. Oh, stage comparison. This is so cursed you were just watching Melee. This matchup definitely plays out a lot differently in this game than it does in Melee. Given like the combos that Falcon has access to in 64. Oh wow, the tipper up B though. Calls out, I think that was the end of his invincibility. And he converts that into a full combo. Doesn't get the tipper downer, but Falcon didn't have a jump, so it did not matter. And it's a pretty close game, but Dogs is in the lead, showing some good patience at the ledge. Ends up coming on with the Dancing Blade, which didn't work out for him. I think he needed to get all of the hits there in order to knock Falcon down. So because he started on the second hit, it just wasn't enough. And again, throwing out the Dancing Blade, you can kind of like throw that out into a grab if the opponent panic shields, but good stuff from epad there. He recognized that he had the frame advantage, and he just grabbed Marth out of it. In the end, though, Dogs taking him out with a nice combo. Good stuff to Dogs there, winning that 2-0. The Falcon game 1 was pretty impressive to see as well. Using Goomba Road really well to his advantage. Well played, Dogs. epad still though like looking good in this tournament. We'll see what he can do in losers. He's able to make a run.